Good morning. I'm coming from my weekly visit. One of these days, I'm going to sit at your table and have a cup of tea. Not virtually, but in reality. This is my little update. Everything is going so well since we reopened our space, our summer church, to celebrate together. For example, last weekend, we had over 500 people register to come to Mass here. And we're only allowed to have 600 in total. That includes musicians, everyone else. So thank you for your enthusiastic and loving response. Having said that, if you decide for your own safety not to come, you should follow your best insight about your health and your family. Someone wrote me a note and said, at a certain age, I'm excluded. That's not my decision, that's your decision. We're a family. You decide what is best for you. We follow all of the best guidelines given to us by the health department and our state. So be prepared for that. But you've been so patient coming in. You've stepped on those little circles and you've stayed there and you've made it very positive. And I am so proud of you and so grateful. Then yesterday, we had something for the very first time in our summer church. We had a funeral, and that went very well. It's a learning curve. We have to see how we can work at celebrating all of the great moments in our lives. Baptisms, we're planning for them, again, in our summer church. We have a nice baptismal font put in. We have, again, a wedding planned for next Saturday. Small wedding, but it's still a wedding. I have 4 funerals this coming week in the church, and then there are others planned after that too. So this is our summer church, and you make it a great place of life. We want you to feel the energy of the American Martyrs welcome when you come into us. We have a tremendous response to our confessional times, and you can check again our website for some new times and new arrangements. Again, this is a work in progress. We also have that great gift of people joining us all the time in the Rosary, praying. Behind me, you have images of our Blessed Lady. Let us all again remember that she's embracing us in these times. Now, in the midst of all of this, we've had members of our family who've lost loved ones. Find out who they are. When you hear someone's name being mentioned, why don't you send a little email or a text or a phone call or something to reassure a family who have lost a loved one and they can't really celebrate fully as they would like to. We are ministers of the Lord in doing that. I think that's about it for my spiritual update. The church update. You know, I want to be very open with you and share everything I can. The word is delay. All of our wood is locked in Peru. Pray to God that those harbors will open up and that country will open up and that our poor young people who depend on us will be able to get back into their workshops and complete the work. We're working at it. Hopefully that something might begin to open up in July. But again, that's delay. Our pavers for the front of the church, because of supplies, because of the COVID, that has been delayed. In the meantime, good news. We discovered when we were doing the new restrooms, there was a major plumbing problem going right across the front of our church. As we were getting everything taken care of, we took care of that. Inside, the electrical is going well. We have come almost to the point of selecting the color of the paints. And you have to wait so you can bring your own insights, but it will be too late then. The church by that time, hopefully and prayerfully, will reopen. You will see a lot of footings going in. They're in preparation for the walls that should be appearing very soon. Next Friday, they're bringing in all of the metal roofing, and then the following week, that will be going on. I don't know if there's anything else I need to share with you, but the word is delay. The word is, please pray that you can, again, celebrate. Now, don't forget again, if you're safer at home, we have curbside communion after the 5 Saturday, the 5 on Sunday, and then 9:30. Also, if you know of someone who will want any one of us to go and visit. I had about 30 visits last week, at least that many, where people invited me to come to senior members of their family, or the senior members themselves invited me. It was a blessed gift. That's my ministry, and that's the ministry of any priest. So, God love you. I'm proud of you. I'm grateful for you, for the way you support your church, for the way you keep me connected. And I go down my phone, I look at some of your names, and I pray for you in my chapel every night. I want you again to remember, we're all consecrated to the Sacred Heart of Jesus and the Immaculate Heart of Mary, and we celebrate her feast day today as we did her son's feast day yesterday. God love you. I love you. Chat with you next week.